Well, hello. Welcome to February 26th. One should know everything that one says, but not say everything one knows. The Old Farmer's Almanac, 1901. Well, I'm not going to argue with that advice, because sometimes it's just easier to keep your mouth shut. And here's today's project. Well, it might be more than just today. Junk over. Peppers. Yes, lots of peppers. Different peppers. There are hot peppers. Well, mildly hot peppers. Poblano peppers are kind of hot. It's a poblano pepper. And then there's peppery pepper, cayenne peppers. Then there's a little bit hotter, chaos peppers. And then we have super hot, oh my god, kill me now pepper, 1 million Scoville, equivalent to a ghost pepper, RHFS. These were sent to me by a very special friend in San Francisco. Thank you very much. Pink tiger peppers are I believe just a little bit hotter than pink tiger, but definitely not as hot as RHFS. And then some little experimental Skagit Gold potatoes from True Seed. More eggplants because those need to get started early. And some St. John's wort, which I am sadly out of because it died. Now, the peppers, I don't have the time to go through all the peppers and actually give you a really great introduction to the peppers. But what I will do is I'm going to experiment with heat and germination. Half the peppers will be put at regular this normal greenhouse temperature, which is between 60 and 70, of course controlled by the heater right there. And then I am going to do peppers that have a heat mat to ensure that the heat remains between 70 and 80 degrees. And we're going to see, do these little peppers appreciate all the extra heat, or is it just going to contribute to dried out seedling substrate and very little germination? I guess we'll see. If you would like a really great introduction to peppers with pretty much everything you need to know, I'm going to point you to Eli and Kate. They've done an absolutely fantastic recent video, and it's definitely one you'll want to watch. Link is down below. All right. The heat mats, well cared for and kept in good condition. Now, I'm not going to immediately put the seeds on top of this. What I'm going to do is spend quite a bit of today testing the mat to make sure that it's going to produce the results I want. Oh. Just gently curl it back the other way. For a moment. There we go. I like these Vivosun heating mats. They're actually pretty easy to deal with. So let's see. Gonna do this. And this is the thermostat. And I'm gonna need now. I dislike putting I really dislike putting the trays directly on the mat. Sometimes the plastic can be sharp and I don't want it to get in there. So a nice little towel on top of the mat should be fine. Let's get this plugged in. Oh boy, I'm gonna need some twist ties to keep this nice and neat, huh? Okay. Plug. Okay. No? There we go. It's good there. All right. It's currently set at something. Don't worry, we're going to reset that in a second. Here we go. Nice one. Nice freshly filled and watered seedling tray. Now this thing, and that can go right in the middle of that. There. It's good there. Now, if I correctly remember, pressing set for 3 seconds will reset it. And I was wrong. It's not between 70 and 80. Johnny's Seeds recommends between 80 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's blinking. So we will set it to a minimum of 80 degrees. Click set again. Click set again. Yes. Okay. So it's set to 80 degrees, and this right here will need to get up to 80 degrees. Ah, I can already feel the warmth. We'll see. The towel may be too thick. Maybe I'll just deal with it for now and see how it goes, and see if it goes up above 80 degrees. I'm still really wary of actually just putting them on the mat itself. We'll see what happens. All right, I am going to start with the potatoes, and to do that I'm actually going to put them in this because sprinkling them will be a lot easier. Oh no, do I have enough? Ah, this would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Yes, and now I have to do more soil before I can plant these. My goodness. Actually, these don't have any seeds in them yet. I guess I can just do this. That first. And then that. Let's get out. And you get out. Oh. This might work. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll. I'll just make some more for all the rest. Ha, 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 ha. All right, here we go. Press this down lightly. Make sure it's an even surface. So, what does potato seed from potatoes look like? There we go. This is what it looks like. They're round. They kind of look like pepper seeds. And potato seeds actually do come in balls. Little green balls that form off the flowers. And the only reason I know that is because when I was at Oregon State University, I assisted one of the instructors who experimented with potatoes. And that was one of my jobs, was to collect those little seed balls, cut them, take the seeds out, wash them, and prepare them for growing. That's what they look like. Putting these little individuals in individual seed packets would be pretty useless, because it's a throw of the dice how many, if any at all, of these potato seeds are going to grow. Now I know potato seeds usually prefer a little close to about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll keep them in the back away from the sunlight so they don't get overheated. And they do like to take their time, so I will give these a good long time before I give up on them. I do need to mark the date on the tag, which is February 26th, 2024. Excellent. All right, and all these need is a bit of water and a bit of peace and quiet. Now here is a problem I've come across with the heat mat before. It is firmly in the middle of the potting soil, and yet it keeps hovering around 73 even though I've set it to 80 degrees. So what I'm going to have to do is set it a little bit higher and see if I can just keep adjusting it until the potting soil gets to the level I want it to be at. Try going up to 82. and we'll see what happens.
You're pulling on my walls down. I've never been exposed like this before. I'm good at shutting you out. I've always had a way of keeping closed. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name. Tell me how you're feeling since you got me out in the open. Now I'm ready to dive in. I know you told you it would be a slow burn. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name.
And success. Finally have it just above 80, about 80, 80.2. And this is where I'm going to leave it unless the temperature in the greenhouse drastically drops. I'll just neaten up this cord here and it'll be all good. I've started using blue tape on top of these plastic labels because I'm just sick of washing these things. They've lasted me a good 4 years now, but man, they are awfully hard to clean. I have some information on these and I'm going to arrange them by what's called Scoville units. If you don't know what Scoville units are, the Scoville temperature range tells you how hot a pepper is. So, let's see. I know poblanos are really on the low end, so here we go. Put the poblanos down there. Cayenne are probably about the second. They're more peppery than, you know, really hot. That was weird. Just stopped recording. Anyway, I was saying cayenne is not very hot. Let's see about the others. Pink Tiger is about 350 to 500,000 Scoville units. So they'll go next. Pink Tiger. There we go. Then Chaos 800. Oh, it's actually the Chaos is the next up. It's super hot at 850,000. So Chaos. And the last one, Rimmer House, super hot, 1 million. That's akin to a ghost pepper. There we go. Just get these into their little houses, shall we? These poblanos are actually really big, aren't they? They are. There we go. Right. Poke, 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 poke. Just a tiny bit deeper than fingertip. Not so deep that it's going to be difficult for the seed to get out of the soil. Poblano. Pink Tiger. These teeny tiny little seeds make me kind of think that these are going to be some teeny tiny little peppers too. Maybe like a habanero. Uh-oh, that's not a seed. Two more. Still have 3 left. Guess I wouldn't kill it just to. Come on. Just to give a couple of. Nope, that's not a seed. This is a seed. All right. There we go. Plant a couple with 2, huh? Definitely going to be a pepper year. Planting so many peppers this year. But these are things that I cannot get at the store. So it is very worth it for me to grow it on my own. Well, I can get poblanos at the store, but am I going to get poblanos that taste like anything? Rimmer House. I'm gonna have some left over. Check these out. Check how big these are. These are very big, which again leads me to believe these are gonna be some big peppers, maybe akin to the poblanos. I have a significant number left over. So I'm going to have to find these a new home. Good babies. Don't worry, we have a use for you. Yeah, let's not forget, I gotta put these up near the lights because the other ones are gonna be near the lights too, and they need equal treatment in order for it to be a successful experiment. Not high enough. Maybe this would. Two, three, four. Another. Yeah. There we go. Oops. Ah, here we go. That. And that. Excellent. Now, let's tidy up this cord here. Well, that's a really long one. Oh, I need that for this. Probably should have used it for that. That's okay. There. That's nice and neat. And one more. This. All right, let's go get the babies. Okay. Poblano is the one who is going to hold the temperature probe. It's not so important. Just make sure it's going to hold it nicely. That's good. It is currently at a measly 60 degrees. I have to apologize. I ran out of memory. So, where was I? Oh yes, it's a measly 60 degrees. And I shall let the soil warm up until it gets up to the temperature I want it to be. Ta-da! Well, okay, kind of ta-da. It's still only at about 73 degrees, so I'm gonna have to warm this up just a little more because obviously it's still a bit unhappy. Up another 2 degrees. So now it's at 86. Checking. Yep. Set at 86. I've got these right under the lights, so that should be fine. And the rest of the babies are all down here. Pepper, 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 pepper. St. John's wort and my eggplant. These are all down here at the normal ambient temperature with the heating up the greenhouse to between 60 and 75 degrees. Now I know this is good enough because, check these out. These are the first eggplants. 1, 2, there's another little one right here. So it is warm enough for germination, but is it warm enough for pepper germination?